Welcome back, everybody. In this video we're going to be assigning the texture that we made in Photoshop to our model in Maya. In the last video I went over how to save this. I came across some difficulties, so we're going to resave it again as a JPEG instead of a PSD, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So again, in Photoshop, make sure that your UV layer is hidden. So kind of poke this in the eye over here to turn that off. So that we don't see the UV lines. So we're going to go up to File, Save As. We're saving this in the Source Images folder in our project, in our Spaceship project. And I'm going to save this as a JPEG. And I'm going to call it Spaceship Color because it's going to go into the color channel, which you will see right now. So I'll save this. Yes, I have to replace it. That's good. So then over in Maya, let me get this set up. So here's my spaceship. I've deleted my history just to make things a little bit easier on myself. To do that, in the channel box, have your ship selected, go to Edit, Delete History. So if you're all done modeling, that not having a history won't be an issue. I'm going to right-click on my ship, come down to Assign Favorite Material, and then you can either choose a blend or a Fong. I'm going to choose a Fong because I'm just more comfortable with them. We don't want a Lambert because our spaceships are made of metal and glass and shiny things, so we need to have some kind of shine to our material, which Fong will allow. The attribute editor should pop up, and it should pop up to you the material. If it doesn't, click on the Material tab. Let's rename this. I'm going to call it Spaceship Matte. Matte short for material. And then under the common material attributes, you'll see we have a color channel, and there's this little black and white checkered box next to it. Go ahead and click on that box. And from this new dialog box that pops up, we're going to choose File. We have a file that we're going to use as our texture. And that should automatically pop up to that node. So under Image Name, click on the Browse folder here. And this is why we need to use our projects. This automatically opens up to our Source Images folder, which is where we saved this. Select that JPEG that we saved off. Don't choose the PSD. It will probably make your ship kind of transparent and see-through. And so that's why we're doing a JPEG. So I'll open that up. If your material does not show up on your ship, in the viewport, click or press the number 6 on your keyboard, and that will show the texture map. So just a quick run through again of that. The number 4 will show you wireframe. 5 is just shaded, and then 6 is with the texture map. So we have a texture map. So if you chose the PSD, what probably happens is that if you look here, there's a different kind of box. It's kind of like a play button with a square. If we click on that, it'll go to that file that we made. If you chose the PSD, there would also be one for transparency, and so you would actually see through your ship. So like if I was looking at it like this, I could still see the gray of my engine, and that's not cool. So if that happens, raise your hand, let me know. We'll back you up and we'll fix you. So other than that, that should be it. So here on my ship, you can see I have my little scorch mark that I made. I've got that cool little warning about, I don't know, when this ejects, things explode. And I could add a whole lot more to this, but this is our first real big model, and so we'll go into painting more detail later. So make sure you save your scene, and in the next video we'll export our ship from Maya so that we can put it into Unity. See you then.